Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to my table. Now, today I brought a special item to show you. But first, let's play a game. You'll have 35 seconds to go around your house to find as many items that are in the color black as you can. Parents and adults, you can join too. Now, to make it extra fun, when time is up, see if you can take a picture of all the items that you've all found together and send it to me through a message or an email. And the first person that gets their picture into me will get a special prize. Ready? Set, go. Great job! I wonder how many items you found. Here are some of the things that I found. My thermos bottle.
My little bag, my watch, my planner, my hair tie, and my blanket.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many did you find? Now you may be wondering, are these the special items that I was talking about in the beginning? Actually, no. Today, I brought something very special to show you, and it's actually in the color of a grayish black. Here, inside this jar, is ash. Now, you might be wondering, why do you have some ash? Now, ashes are grayish black sand-looking dusts that come from burnt things. And some people, when they burn leaves, this is what they'll get. In my case, it's papers. Now, some say that when you burn up palm tree leaves or leaves from an ash tree, you'll get these burned up black bits. Usually, when people look at ash, they're not very happy. I mean, it's not a very pleasant thing to have around, especially in the Old Testament and the Bible. If people wanted to show that they're really sorry for what they've done, or when they're feeling really, really, really sad, they will have ash around them. Remember the story when Jonah went to the city of Nineveh and told the people there to stop doing evil and turn back to God? And the king had heard this news, and he, along with all the people in the city, sat in ash, put sackcloth on them to show that they were really, really sorry. Now for us today, when we're sad or when we want to show our sadness, we might wear something black or dark colored. So that's kind of the same idea. Ash is a symbol of the Lent season. Lent is 40 days before Easter, and that begins with Ash Wednesday. It's a day where Christians will practice mixing the ash with oil and putting the ash on their foreheads in the sign of a cross. Now, the dark color here reminds us that we're sinners. We've all done wrong before God, and our relationship with Him is broken. Now, you might ask, then why the cross? Well, the cross meant that Jesus died for us because we couldn't get out of sin on our own. But Jesus came and He went on the cross for us. Now, I want to read you a Bible verse in the book of Romans in chapter 5, verse 6 to 8. And there it says, Christ died for us while we were still weak. We were living against God, but at the right time, Christ died for us. Very few people will die to save the life of someone else, although perhaps for a good man, someone might possibly die. But Christ died for us while we were still sinners. In this way, God shows His great love for us. So what Paul was writing in the Bible here was really trying to tell us that God's love is so great that even when we were turning away from God, that Jesus still came and He was willing to die for us, for our sins, so we could have a relationship with God again. Ashes remind us that we have all sinned before God. Lent is a time for us to think about how our sins have took us away from God, and it's a chance for us to come back to Him again. Well, it was great to see you at the table today, and I'll see you next week.